tigers, and bears. Oh my! Or is it cougars, wildcats, bearcats, bobcats, and grizzlies? Oh my! How about crimson, orange men, blue devils, crimson tide? Could be Aztecs and Seminoles. Let's throw in a buffalo just for kicks. Now we can't forget that we have cardinals, blackbirds, golden eagles, blue jays, owls. Of course, that's Harry Potter's pick. Jayhawks and mountain hawks, all to enjoy. And then there are the shockers, the hoosiers, the Spartans squared, the lobos, the musketeers, the fighting Irish, the racers, the Buckeyes, and the Cavaliers, the Lionel Richie Commodores, the rebels, the Bonnies lying over the ocean, the Hoyas, and what really is a Gale and a Billiken? Of course, we have greyhounds chasing jackrabbits, and the all-time favorite, the Wolverines. Go Blue! Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, if you've ever had a problem with learning how to make the perfect bracket, well, you've come to the right place. Because today you are going to learn why bracket domination is important. What tools do you need in order to dominate your bracket? And how do you begin your bracket domination? So why is bracket domination important? Because it's basketball, baby! We got the PTPers and the diaper dandies all on the spotlight. We got it awesome, baby! And besides, if you get the perfect bracket, $5 million. Of course, you got the office trophy that you can display for a whole year in the lobby. Is there any other reason than to have a dominant bracket? So what tools do you need if you've got a reason? Well, of course, you need to have brackets. So I brought that brackets for everybody to work on filling out while we're going through. Of course, the other things that you're going to need, you're going to need to know ESPN. You're also going to need to know Yahoo Sports, CNN, SI. Those are all very, very important. Of course, you're going to need a computer. I suggest having at least 4 computers, one for each region. Smartphone is also going to be helpful just in case the computer goes down. You're also going to need a map so that you can chart exactly where all of the teams are in proximity to their locations and where they're playing. You're going to need to know the RPIs of all the teams. You're going to need to have extra coffee, of course. 10 pencils. Oh, yes. And thumbtacks in order to place exactly where that team is. So we have a reason. We've got all the tools. Now how do we start building this bracket that will dominate everybody else's? The preparation starts weeks in advance because you need to have this whole week off. The whole week of this off. So that Sunday night when it's 6 o'clock and you turn on the TV and they start to make the announcements of what teams are going to be part of the 2012 NCAA March Madness, you are ready. And as they start to make the announcements, you've got your 4 computers up, you've got your smartphone ready, you've got your table with your map all laid out, thumbtacks ready to go. And as they are listing, you start putting exactly. And then for the next 3.5 days, you get to scour every chat room, every website, learning about every single player just to see what team is going to have the best advantage. Of course, there are always upsets. Always upsets. So, as John Wortham from Sports Illustrated states, upsets happen, of course, and picking the Cinderella team is part of the fun of March Madness. But statistically speaking, it's the wrong way to go. One exception, 12 seeds over 5 seeds. In fact, 12 seeds are more common than actually an upset of 11 seed over a 6 seed. So if you are going to pick an upset in your bracket, make sure it's a 12 seed. So who's it going to be? Virginia Commonwealth again? Maybe it's Harvard. Well, how about South Florida? They played well last night. Or we could go with the Long Beach 49ers. But what if you just really don't have a, and maybe there's a different feel about it. And maybe it's more about the mascots. Well, there's important things that you need to realize if you're going to pick your choices based upon the mascots of the team. And the Fat Pastor blog helps me out with this. Here are the 10 tips. Number 1, inanimate objects, colors, and plants always lose to animate objects. Number 2, predators beat non-predators and unarmed humans. 3, humans beat non-predators. Go Rebels. 4, humans with weapons beat predators. 5, humans with weapons beat humans without weapons. Darn it, the Irish are out. Humans with superior weapons training win. Supernatural beings, number 7, supernatural beings and killer weather systems defeat human warriors, go Cyclones. Many animals, especially birds and fish, can survive devastating storms. Number 9, ties go to the highest seed. And number 10, prepositions lose to everything. What's a Hoya anyways? Well, you could go with colors too. Of course, there are many different types of colors that you can choose from black over red, or green over purple, or blue over green, or pink, or whatever other color is out there. That's one choice. And I know either way you slice it, there's not a better way to spend the middle of March than building a dominant bracket and to have fun with friends and watching and enjoying the game. I know I've given you a lot of information and it might be overwhelming. And if it has been, you can just do what I do. Flip a coin.
Thank you, Doug. That's a wonderful speech. I got some clues. I thought I'd go for 2 participants today. So I know how to pick a dominant bracket for today. Give 2